The Dallas Cowboys report for camp today, and you'd think they were interior decorators with all the talk about windows. Jerry Jones says his window is getting shorter to win another Super Bowl. Tony Romo says his window is not closing, and tight end Jason Witten said, quote, "I don't know when the window is opened and closed." The Cowboys have only one playoff victory in the last 15 seasons, so they've done some redecorating, adding 7 free agents and their top pick, Morris Claiborne. It was a fairly calm offseason in Dallas, that is, until Dez Bryant's arrest earlier this month. Quarterback Terrence Newman signed with the Bengals after spending his first 9 seasons with the Cowboys. Also, linebacker Brady James signed with Houston. He, too, spent his first 9 seasons in Big D. And for more on Dallas, we welcome in Calvin Watkins from ESPNDallas.com. And Calvin, as usual, a lot of pressure on the Cowboys to make it to a Super Bowl this year. With all the new talent they've added, what kind of season are they capable of having?
You know, when the schedule came out, I said they could win 10 games. If you remember, there were about 4 or 5 games last season where they had leads in the second half, and even in the fourth quarter, they blew those games. I think with the upgrades in the secondary by drafted Morris Claiborne, signing Brandon Carter a $50.1 million contract. The defensive scheme having a real off season with Rob Ryan. This is a much better football team, and obviously the offense was really good last year, and it should be good again.
Well, Tony Romo is obviously the face of the franchise, but he's been knocked for failing to deliver in big games. How much pressure should Romo be feeling right now?
He should always be under pressure considering he's got 2 years left on his contract. I mean, the Cowboys are not going to replace him. But one of the things they did was they upgraded the backup. They got Kyle Orton. This is probably one of the better backups they've had since when Romo was backing up Drew Bledsoe. And I think that puts a little pressure on Romo to produce. I think Romo has upgraded himself in terms of being a better leader with the team. He's offered support for players who get in trouble and that kind of thing. So, and Romo's getting better as a quarterback. A lot of people here in Dallas criticize Romo, but if you talk to people across the league, they'll say Romo's a top 10 quarterback.
Well, Dez Bryant's off-the-field issues continue this offseason, arrested for allegedly assaulting his own mother. What's the buzz around the locker room surrounding the wide receiver?
Well, Tony Romo offered to support the Dez. Miles Austin also offered to support the Dez. Jason Witten did as well. Jason Garrett, the head coach, did. So everyone is supporting Dez. They're not condoning what he did, obviously, what he's alleged to have done, but they want to support Dez as much as they can. Garrett talked about, hey, there's counseling here with the Cowboys, and even Dez Bryant and his mom have agreed they need to seek counseling. So everyone so far in the Cowboys organization wants to support Dez as much as possible. He's a young guy who's had a troubled background, and they're trying to help him grow as a man and as a player.